Thanks for having me by to talk to you about my music and about myself, about what you should do and what you should not do about this music business and what have you. I'm trying to talk to everyone, but I'm particularly talking to my relatives, who's a great nephew, little Mr. Ellis. I tell you that blues is something that I grew up knowing about. The things I didn't know about, I learned about on my way to where I am now. I've been recording all these years, and someone always asks me, said, Bobby Rush, so why do you sing the blues? Is it because your woman left you? You can leave, you can have the blues when a woman leave you, but you can also have the blues when they stay too long. Let me tell you, Monte, Lil Ellis, have you ever been mistreated by someone you shouldn't have loved? Have you ever been mistreated by someone you shouldn't have loved? Out of all the men my woman could have left me for, she left me for the garbage man. If I ever get my woman to come back home, I'm gonna buy myself a garbage truck. If I ever get my woman to come back home, I'm gonna buy myself a garbage truck. When my garbage can't get full, I'm gonna take it and dump it way, way, way out in the woods. That's the blues for you.
Beautiful. So, Rolling Stone magazine dubbed you the king of the Chitlin Circuit. What can you share with the class about what the Chitlin Circuit is, what it was when you started on it, and what it's referred to as now in 2018?
Let me put, you know, you had a lot of books, a lot of people talk about the Chitlin Circuit. Let me straighten a few people's out. And I'm not talking about the people who've written about the Chitlin Circuit down. They've written what they know about it. But the Chitlin Circuit is really not about the juke joint or the small clubs or what have you. It's about chitlin, the guts of a pig, a hog. Most of the time when we started, we were playing for the chitlin, playing for food. It wasn't the money. We were playing for what we could eat. And we were staying with whoever we could stay with because we couldn't stay in hotels. We couldn't eat in places that other people eat, being black entertainers. We have to stay where we could stay and eat what we can eat at. So they would chillin' so they would play. I remember one time in Argo, Illinois, I was playing in the early 50s, where I was getting 2 plates of chillin' a night, and I was getting 4 hamburgers. I would sell 1 plate of the chillin' for 1.50, and I would sell my hamburger for 20 cents a piece. So I'm making $1.10, $1.20 on my meat that I was supposed to been eating, and the guy will only pay me $2.50 a night. So I mean I'm making $3.50, $4 a night at the gig. So the chillin' circuit is really coming from what they fed us, chitlins. That's what they fed us. And so later on, people started writing about the children's circuit being the juke joints and places where they didn't have no running water, and sometimes they didn't have no toilet inside the building. Well, hell, most of them didn't have toilets and running water, but it was children. They fed us. You work for your food. That's what children's circuit about. and it still exists. You just don't. You just make a little bit more money. They look the same. Some of them look a little better. See, most things haven't changed. It most remain the same. So life is like a toilet. When I was coming up as a kid playing the blues, we had to go outside to the toilets. Now you got the toilets inside, and they smell good and the whole bit. But what you do in them haven't changed. You do the same thing in them. So the blues is the same way. It may be played in a better looking building, but it's about the same thing. Talk about ups, down, mishap, don't have, do have, and wish you had, and on and on.
Maddie, Elena, and Audrey would like to ask, what's your favorite aspect of performing?
If I'm clear what they asking me, they want to know what do I like to do in my performance? Is it guitar? Is it a harmonica? What part of the performance they want me? If you talk about what do I like to play, I'm a guitar player and a harmonica player, and I like that in performance. And I also like to perform for the big auditorium and big crowd because most of the time there's more money. But where I get my biggest thrill is when I'm playing for small places where people sitting up on my knee. And I can look in their face and look in their mouths and see them smile and see them enjoying what I'm doing. Now that's a really treat to me.
Tom asks, or he's curious, some say the blues as a genre are dying, or is dying. What do you think about this?
I think they're right. The blues are dying because, especially with the black musician, a black entertainer, black musician they don't want to have no part of the blues because the blues been written by most of the time is written about the magazine and the radio, what a white guy written about it most of the time, talking about the blues been less than something else. So the black men and the ladies don't want to be involved with something don't seem like it's going no place. If it's something less than something else, they don't want to be involved with it. So it seems to be dying because nobody talk about the blues being something real good until the white guys do it. It's good before and it's good after. It's always been good. But we got to put it in a place where it be for every woman, every boy, every girl to be able to do the blues or what they feel, and people appreciate it and give credit where it's come from and give credit where it's due. So on that point, it is dying because nobody want to be bothered with it until you go to the white colleges where the white kids and boys into the music. And let me get something else straight. If it wasn't for the white fans, I don't know what the blues would be, because the black ladies, young ladies and men, don't want to have no part to do with the blues, and it's the root of all music, and that bothered me. I don't know when or where or what happened. It bothered me, and I'm the type of person, I'm not kicking about what the rappers do or what have you, because everybody in my age bracket talk about the rappers with the pants down. I'm not kicking that. What I do kick is what people say about it, because if you lift the head level up, the pants will come with it. So it's that way of this singing the blues. The rapper this is the way they're singing the blues. They sing about what they know about, man. This is it. So all people got to do what you do and do it well, saying what you know about, and let's start kicking about where you country western, where you rap, or where you. Well, it doesn't make no difference. As long as you know the blues is the root of it's the stump of the tree. Everything arises from that.
With all that said, you've had several exciting things happen in your career in recent years. There's a question here about the Grammys. Before we get into that, my question is about the Blues Foundation and the Blues Hall of Fame. In 2006, you were inducted into the Blues Hall of Fame, and now you're alongside some of those you mentioned that were your influences and other greats of the blues. What was it like for you being inducted into the Blues Hall of Fame? Or what did that mean to you?
Like winning the Grammys, being in the Grammys, being in the Hall of Fame, or one of the better things that ever happened to me in life. Two or three things that it did for me. It raised my price up. More people knew about me because of that. Inducted to the Hall of Fame and the Grammy brought a lot of things about what people didn't know me as this entertainer. And I continue to try to do things to bring light on some of the things I haven't never done before. Now I'm studying recording records now to make it bigger and better because I want to do things and be more popular than I am now. And most I want to do this, not so much as the money, is that I want to be able to do so I can do for others who can't do for themselves. That's what I want to do.